Hey guys, it's Tim, your campus pastor. Hope you're all having a great time under quarantine, binging Netflix. Last week we were on vacation in New Mexico, and then all of this chaos hit. And man, but I was so proud of our church for the way they showed up to our online services. It was really, really fantastic to see that community come together. As we were in New Mexico, we got to see some amazing things, and I wanted to tell you guys one thing that stood out as we were going to climb in a slot canyon over at Tent Rocks, New Mexico. It was beautiful. It was a challenging hike. It was tough, but the top, everything was worth it. And I'd say in all of that, though, one thing stood out to me. I got to hike it with a family that was right there along with us, and there was this mom and her toddler son, her 6-year-old daughter, and her teenage son. And so, quite the group to be traveling with. And so, we were going through this all, and the 6-year-old was having a great time until we got to the really hard part. And there comes a point where we're climbing a pretty steep climb. And the 6-year-old, everything that comes into her mind starts coming out of her mouth. Mommy, I'm really scared. I don't know what to do. This is really, really high. I'm higher than my house. I just got a kick out of everything she said. But her mom said, hey, if you want to stop, then I'll catch up and I'll help you. But she didn't do that, man. She put her head down and she just kept climbing. And through the fear, she remained fearless. But then I was watching her brother, who's the teenager, and he was very overconfident, to say the least. This guy thought he had it under control. He was like, I could do this backwards if I wanted. But I saw that kid fall probably 3 or 4 times, and he would try to make some move and he would slip, and I tried not to laugh. But it was crazy to see the difference. I don't want to pick on that boy too much because I saw something that really impressed me. About halfway through, his mom was really tired, and so he took his little brother and he put him on his shoulders, and they started hiking together. And suddenly that overconfident teenager, his feet shirred, and he was climbing. And he was hitting every spot that he should. And he started to become more aware because he knew who he was carrying. And look, guys, I think that we're in a time right now where some of us, we're a lot like the 6-year-old. We're scared. We're not sure what's happening. And we're wondering whether we can make it through all this. I just want to encourage you to do like she did and put your head down and keep climbing, because fear has no place in God's world. He wants to give us confidence and faith. And look, some of you, I see we're on the other side. We're just like so overconfident. This will never affect me. I'm good. And man, if that's you, can I just encourage you to find somebody to put on your shoulders? Lift them up and carry them, because that's when our feet will sure. But in all of this, I'll tell you what was major worth it is when we got to the top and to see the look on that family's face and looking out over all of the beauty and looking down and seeing everything they accomplished. It was absolutely amazing. And I believe that that's what God's going to do as we continue to climb and work through this, that we're going to turn around when we get past this and we're going to look back and we're going to say, look what God did through all of us in a lot of different ways. And so I want to encourage you guys, continue to be the church. The services in the building may be closed, but the church is still open. Reach out, connect to somebody, call somebody, send them a text. But in all of this, let's continue to be the church. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Until next time, keep an eye out. Let's keep watching The Office.
Please, move quickly. This is a paper company, people. Step lively. This whole place is a tinderbox.